Very good to see you.
Very good to see you.
Very
when
good
we
to
look
see
at
you.
that footage, this must bring it all back for you, Levan, doesn't it? Well, I know you were a very small boy, but you remember it at the time because you were knocked unconscious, but obviously you've seen it all. What were you thinking when you saw all this footage of coming from Cincinnati?
I was just hoping it to come to a good end.
Yeah.
Thankfully it did.
It did. And it is really shocking seeing the pictures of you. You were only 5 years old.
Yes.
Tell us what happened. Obviously you were told, but tell us what your parents told you about this day.
They just told me that I had a bit of an accident and I was lucky to be alive. And that was like 1 in a million chances.
It must be. How did you fall into that enclosure? What were you doing?
Don't actually remember falling in, but I'd imagine I was just being a boy,
So you'd clambered up onto the wall, and your parents.
I used to always be a climber when I was little. So.
Right. So your parents had taken their eyes off you for a moment, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
What do you remember there when you're coming round?
Yeah.
You're waking up there a bit. Do you remember any of that?
No, thankfully.
Don't remember anything?
Nothing at all.
When you came round,
no.
Don't remember being...
I remember bits before the accident, but I don't remember nothing after it.
Yeah. Did it have an effect on you as the years went on and people talk about it when you were at school? I mean, this footage gets shown in places.
I was bullied a little bit when I was at school.
Really?
Apart from that.
Bullied about how?
Just name-taking, really.
So when you met Amanda, how long before you knew that Levan was the boy in the gorilla pit?
It's a matter of days. My friend told me to look at this video and I started to cry, rang him up and spoke to him about it.
Yeah.
I thought thank God he's still here, but...
Yeah. What do you think when you look at it now?
I mean, everything's OK, but, yeah, it still affects us.
Yeah, you've got 3 small children yourself,
and they watch
haven't
it
you?
too.
Have they seen it?
Yeah, and my oldest said, oh, that's Dad Dean, he starts to cry too.
Right, when this video footage of Cincinnati emerged, how did you two react when you saw that? You obviously knew you were going to be centre of attention again. What did you think about what you saw in Cincinnati?
I thought they'd done the right thing. I mean, obviously, when it comes to children or any sort of human, you just hope for the best outcome.
And do you ever hold any grudges or objections towards your parents for what happened to you? Not at all.
No,
and the reason I'm saying that is your mum is on the line now. This is Levan's mother, Pauline, who witnessed the whole traumatic event. Remember, we're talking 1986 is the year here. Pauline, the reason we're talking to you today is this online petition, 300,000 people are saying that the parents of the little boy in Cincinnati, they should be culpable in this. They should be held responsible. What's your view on that?
Sorry, I could hardly hear you.
Oh, sorry, Pauline.
We're trying to apportion blame. People are saying in America, the little boy's parents have had a big role in all of this. They should have been more vigilant with their boy. How do you respond to that criticism when you think back to 1986?
Well, it's hard to say because before Levan actually fell into the gorilla pit, he was actually holding on to my leg. And then he sort of let go, and then I would say it was a matter of 2 minutes. As I turned round, I actually see him fall over.
Yeah. In other words, you had your own little monkey to worry about.
Yes.
Oh, we're looking at the footage again here, Pauline. It is, as a parent, I can't imagine anything worse. It's truly horrific. What were your thoughts when you were looking down there at your boy?
Well, I was actually going crazy, and I didn't actually see all this footage until the next day at Southampton Hospital. I didn't see it. I see him fall over, and then, because I was going so crazy, they dragged me away.
Yeah. What about the people around you at that time? What was the reaction from the other people visiting the zoo?
They kept, you know, they were, obviously they were shocked and what have you, but all they kept saying was, keep calm, keep calm. And did everybody was sort of keeping calm. Yeah. They weren't screaming or shouting.
No. Did you call out to him? Because we hear on the footage from Cincinnati.
Yes, I did. That's when I actually managed to get through to see him.
Yeah.
And just told him to stay down.
Pauline, there's that awful situation. None of us would ever want to be in your position, witnessing what you were witnessing. The authorities were then faced with that decision in Cincinnati, what they actually had to do. Use a tranquilizer dart, use a net, use a taser, or shoot the gorilla fatally. They chose the last option. What is your view on that?
I don't think he should have been killed. I really don't. I think the keeper should have got in to try and get him out. The gorilla, not the boy, obviously. And then, like they did at Jersey, then get the boy out.
Okay.
Well,
No way he should have been killed. No way. That's my own personal opinion.
Okay, well, the director of the zoo, Thane Maynard, is standing by that decision. They said the officials made a tough choice, but they believe the right choice. He said, we are devastated that the death of a critically endangered gorilla, but they believe still that they're sticking by their decision of what happened. And he said it's easy in hindsight, isn't it, to comment. And the Justice for Harambe is obviously online at the moment, this petition. Thank you very much. And
Levin Amanda, thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
good to see you this morning.
Hello, YouTube. For more of the same, just click here. And don't forget, you can subscribe for even more of these amazing videos exclusive to our channel.
It came about because we sort of saw the sort of costume on the internet, on eBay, and purchased that one. And from there, it sort of became like a sort of an alternative ego, sort of a chance to dress up and role play. You do it as a child, and why can't we do it as adults, really?